What's up everybody, Nate here from Out of the Basement, bringing you a brand new action figure review. Today from Star Wars The Black Series, we are taking a look at the client from The Mandalorian. This is a brand new figure from Wave 32. We have reviewed all other figures from the wave already on the channel, those being Omega, Ahsoka, Echo from the Bad Batch, and the Death Watch Mandalorian. Definitely check those out if you haven't seen them already. And so here we are with the final figure of the wave, the client from The Mandalorian, a character I'm actually super excited to get in the line. The idea of having a Werner Herzog action figure is just so bizarre to me, but I'm here for it. So yeah, I'm stoked to have this figure, and as you can see, it actually has some really nice accessories included with it. We get the Camtomo for the first time in the Black Series with this figure. That is very exciting, a nice world building accessory to include with this figure. And let's just not waste any more time. We'll take a quick look at the package here. This is the Galaxy look. It is the Mandalorian orange. You see the client logo down there, the nice mural art on the side here. We've got the bio on the back of the figure. Go ahead, pause it and read it now. The client is the 20th figure in the line. Here's a more zoomed in look of the mural art right there. We've got a barcode on the bottom, Black Series logo on the side here. Nothing else on the box. So like always, we're gonna take a look at the accessories and then the figure itself. First up here, we'll start out with something we've already seen before, but making a welcome return. Here is the tracking fob, nicely detailed with little bits of silver and red paint, and some nice black plastic right there. Sculpt work looks really nice, and it is the same exact as the one we saw with the Mando build-up pack. We also get 2 stacks of Beskar here, which are again nicely detailed, including a little Imperial logo on the top there. All one piece. These stacks are identical here, so I'm just showing one, but you can see they look like the Beskar plates that we see in the show, and I like that we get this nice little stack here. And then we also have the Camtomo here, which looks really nicely detailed. It has 3 doors on it. They all pop down relatively easily, like so here. Looking awesome. And then you can just stack the Beskar right in there. And boom, just like the show, we have the Camtomo with the Beskar. We can close that up if we want to. And that is just awesome. What a nice little accessory. I'm super happy to finally have this in the Black Series. And that is what we get with the client. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. All right, and here is the client out of the packaging, looking absolutely fantastic. There's some really nice sculpt work going on here with this figure. Most of it being brand new as well. There is just a little bit of reuse with the legs this time around, but it just adds to this excellent wave of figures that we have been getting with so many new sculpted parts on them. Most of the figures being brand new in Wave 32. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into the figure here. We'll get him off the stand and take a closer look. And here is the client up close and personal, looking absolutely incredible. The photoreal face here, the likeness to Werner Herzog is just completely spot on in my opinion. That looks absolutely wonderful. And it's really not all too shiny this time around either. We get the nice sculpted hair as well, even including the sculpted bald spot right there. Some nice detailing for sure. And then the outfit, of course, is just absolutely textured to the nines. It looks wonderful, like the leather jacket he wears in the show. I think they really nailed that with the texture and the wrinkles and everything. Looking really nice all throughout on the figure here. Great texturing. And we've got the little Imperial medallion here as well. Nicely sculpted, all gold. Easily one of the best costume details there of the figure. And the shirt underneath features some really nice texturing as well, but really not a whole lot of paint on this figure, mostly just colored plastic. And then yeah, here are the Lando legs. You can see 100% the stripe is still sculpted, just not painted. However, I really don't think it's all that big of a deal because you're gonna have the jacket closed like that anyway, so you barely see the legs to begin with. But it does kind of look odd considering all the texturing detail on the shirt and the jacket here, and then the legs really don't have a lot going on. Kind of throws you off just a little bit. But otherwise, the details are absolutely on point here for the client. All right, and so now let's go ahead and see how this figure moves, even though for something like this, is the articulation really that important? All right, let's see what we got here. Looking up about that far, that's pretty good range there. And down, not so much there. We do have the double neck peg, but the head doesn't really want to look down too far. We do get it to rotate all the way around, and some really nice tilt there as well. The shoulders do go all the way up, and they rotate around. No butterfly joints or anything like that on this figure, but not a big surprise. And does the client really need butterfly joints? I don't think so. We get a single jointed elbow that gives you just exactly 90 degrees with some swivel there as well. We have a trigger finger if you want to give the client a blaster, but we do get rotation and a vertical hinge there. As always, we've got the grip hand here that rotates around and has the horizontal hinge, although the cuffs of the sleeves here does make it a little hard to get the articulation out of that. And as far as a crunch goes, let's see here, what do we get? We get about that much back and nothing really forward. Apparently, these can unclip. So there's that piece of information there. If you, I guess, wanted to take the jacket off for custom reasons or maybe something, I don't know. But not really a whole lot of ab crunch on this figure. And the legs do kick out decently far here. Actually, really far. Get some kung fu fighting poses out of the client here. A single jointed knee that swivels. The figure can do the splits really well. Has a pretty nice kickback too. Of course, we get thigh swivel. And moving down to the feet, they go down very far. And they go up pretty far as well. And he's got peg holes and ankle pivot here. So pretty much what you would expect out of a modern Black Series figure. Maybe a little bit less articulation on this guy, but that's okay because it is the client. Really, you're not going to be doing a whole lot of dynamic posing with this figure. You pretty much just want him to stand there, look intimidating, making bargains with Mando and such. So I think the articulation serves its purpose. And now since we've looked at the details and the articulation, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to show you how he scales. First up, we'll start with the 2020 Remnant Stormtrooper and Moff Gideon. Then we have an old school Stormtrooper that I custom weathered to turn into a Remnant Stormtrooper and a Death Trooper. Next up, we have Grief Karga and Cara Dune. Last for the Black Series, the Beskar Mandalorian with a custom John Walker head and the child in the pram. And so there you have it. The client is a pretty simple figure, not 100% necessary for everyone's collection, but if you are a diehard Star Wars fan like me, you've probably already picked this figure up or have it on pre-order, and I would recommend it, especially if you are into Imperials, of course, the client being sort of the leader of a remnant Imperial splinter group. I find that this character really could have some interesting backstory, and maybe they could explore it in like a comic book or something. But yeah, for me, the idea of this character, it being Werner Herzog as well, I absolutely had to have this for the collection, especially for the Imperial Army there. So that is my review of the client. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars, the Black Series here on the channel. If you'd like to support us directly for 99 cents a month, we do offer a channel membership where you get a custom Clone Trooper name badge that changes based on how long you are a member of the Basement Dweller Army, and also custom emojis that you can use on our videos and in our live streams, which are every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Big thank you to our channel members. Your continued support is truly appreciated. And thank you to everyone else out there for watching, liking, subscribing, all of that good stuff. You all are appreciated here. I'm Nate from Out of the Basement. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.